You're slipping. We have over 80,000 people in Monroe County alone that have concealed carry permits. 80,000 people, over that. And look how many people have come out for this rally.
Sad.
Sad.
What do we have to do to wake up these people? We are losing our rights. If we lose the Second Amendment right, which has been chipped away from day one, what's next? The First Amendment right, where we get our news from President Obama?
We already do. Yeah. Called CNN and Fox.
Oh. First they take the gun.
No, that 3 years.
Right.
This isn't about gun rights. This is about control.
Right.
The more they can take from you, the more they control you.
And if they try to take a gun from me, they have to put a gun to my head first.
The old adage of, yeah, you can have my gun when you pry it from my cold, dead fingers.
Right.
I also would like to put something underneath that please be careful, the barrel's going to be hot.
There's a barrel shroud.
They're illegal.
They're illegal. Mr. Cuomo has now made me a criminal because I own weapons that he says we shouldn't have. The Second Amendment, what part of should not impeach is so hard to understand. If you look at Webster's dictionary, the definition of impeach.
French.
He's got the big word impeachment, so it's in his head.
They don't want the criminal news.
Yeah. Impeach, we do like impeachment.
Over here and
Then get out the room.
Yeah, well.
When you infringe on our rights, Webster says that is by means of holding back, to deny. I've never been real good at anybody denying me something that I think should be mine. I have a real hard set right and wrong that I have to thank my parents for. And this is just plain wrong.
Amen.
Yeah.
I want everybody here, as long as you have come out, you've shown that you do believe that we're in trouble, and we are.
Yes.
Get on your computers, go to Facebook, look up New York Revolution, look up Scope, look up all the other
Albany Freedoms.
Join some of these. Like their pages so that you get the information on your Facebook page so that you can see what's going on. We have a rally coming on the 28th of February in Albany. I invite everybody there that can make it. Tell your friends. Go to the local gun clubs. Start talking to them. We have 4 or 5 different gun clubs around the Rochester area. It's over 1,000 people. And we have 100 people here. When we start to get these people woken up, that their rights are being stepped on, that their rights are being eroded, that their rights are being thrown away. And guess where those rights and that power is going? To the government that those amendments were made for us to protect from. The power should be with the people, not with the government.
Amen. Be the people, not be the government.
There are 3 branches of the federal government. I'm not even talking the state government right now. I'm talking the federal government. The judicial, which is the Supreme Court. The legislative, which is the Assembly and the Senate. And the executive branch, which is Barack Obama's home. All 3 of those, it was made that way so that one branch could not get out of control. the Obamacare. That is not just your Blue Cross Blue Shield. That has got gun rights in it. And believe me, folks, they're not on your side.
They want us to buy $1 million insurance policies now, too.
I keep my guns locked up. I have 2 grandchildren. I keep my guns locked up.
My dad keeps his guns on control.
But the federal government is now, the federal and state, are now saying they want each of us to have $1 million of liability insurance for every one of those guns.
Just another way of gun control.
What part of impede do they not understand? I urge each of you to call the county sheriff's office. I want you to call your legislator, your assemblyman, your senator. Call the Albany office of our governor. Call the White House. Get on their lists. Tell them what you believe. Tell them that it's wrong.
Stay on their phone line.
We got
In New York State, look at the Second Amendment. It says another part of that is militia. How many of you knew that the militia is outlawed in New York State? They say that the militia to them is the National Guard. Well, guess who controls the National Guard? The government. That's exactly what it shouldn't be. The people should have the power. The people should be able to tell the government what they want, not the other way around. And until we band together, jam these phone lines, tell them what you think. Don't get confrontational, but tell them what you think.
Amen.
Maybe they'll realize that the next election coming up, we have their names. We have what they've done.
And we are America.
As Americans, we have these rights. They're God-given rights. They're not something that anybody has given us. George Washington didn't give us these rights. They are God-given rights. They were written down on pieces of paper, but they're God-given rights.
Amen.